Welcome back to the Sunday Sports Extra. As we all know, Southeast Texas is the home to many professional athletes, and the guy next to me, no exception, Red Sox pitcher Clay Buchholz. Clay, thanks for talking to us.
Not a problem.
So you're back here in Southeast Texas. What's it like to come back home?
It's definitely good. You know, it's you get to hear from a lot of people that you hadn't got to talk to or hear from since the last time we came here. And fortunately, with the American League move, it was last year, so we do get to come down and visit a little bit more often now. But yeah, it's cool. Still, I live an hour and a half away from here where I grew up, and so we've got a huge following.
While you were growing up, were you an Astros fan?
I was a Nolan Ryan fan, so I followed when he was here with the Astros and the Rangers. But I was just a baseball fan. I like watching baseball.
Good answer. It didn't say specifically team. You know, that's good. Playing it safe. So, okay, Clay, let's talk about your baseball season so far. Obviously, the injury bug has bit you a little bit this year. Hyperextended that left knee. How are you feeling? First of all,
I'm good. I'm ready to go. Since I come off that, I've gotten my mechanics back to where I feel like they need to be, and I think that was my biggest flaw and within the delivery was just a little mechanic twitch, and I had to fix it, and I finally found it. You know, the numbers are still not really where you want them to be, but you know, all you can do is go out there and compete and see if you can keep the team in the game and go from there.
You expect your numbers to improve this year?
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's historically that's my numbers are what they are, and you know, I've had a couple of ups and downs during the season, but you know, when I'm healthy and going out there, I feel really good about about what I bring to the table for the club.
It can be frustrating to be injured. What's the feeling like, though, knowing you can't get out there and help your team?
Yeah, you know, when your team's struggling, it's tough because, like you said, you're not able to get out there and help and contribute. But when they're doing good, you know, it makes it even that much tougher because you want to be out there and enjoying it with everybody. And that's, you know, I had that happen last year a little bit, and you know, ended up, everybody knows, won the World Series. So it was, wouldn't trade it for anything, but it would have been really neat to see what I could have done with the whole season last year.
Of course, you touched on it right there. You guys are the defending World Series champions. It's your second ring.
Yep.
What's it like to win a World Series for those of us that will never be able to experience being part of a team to win it?
You know, it's the biggest. It's basically the biggest 7 games in that sport that you play, and to go through that and be able to be a part of it twice. You know, like I said, never really thought growing up that I would be in this position, but I wanted to be in this position, just like every other kid that plays baseball. And you know, I've been fortunate enough to be a part of it. And you know, there's definitely nothing like it. You got grown men acting like little kids for basically a whole off season, and then going into spring training this year. So it's really something special to be a part of.
This year, you guys aren't not off to the best start. Near the bottom of the AL East. What's been going on with the team so far?
It's, you know, AL East is tough. Baseball's tough in general. It's hard to go out there every day. Missing the guys that we weren't able to get back from last year's team. You know, anybody can say what they want, but whenever you give up somebody like Jacoby Ellsbury and somebody who's been around our team and our pitching staff like Saltamacchia, it's tough to just have somebody else come and step in and fill that position right away. And you know, that's the hiccup that we've had this year. But I think right now everything's starting to settle down and mesh together a little bit better.
So you think this team can turn it around?
Absolutely, yeah. Now we got a lot of games left to play.
Okay, well, last year Jay Bruce came back, obviously another Southeast Texas native, so we asked him some fun questions. We're going to ask you some of the same ones, so are you ready? These are going to be the toughest questions of this interview.
Love it.
Okay, so first of all, being a professional baseball player, what is your favorite baseball movie of all time?
Bull Durham.
Why?
I don't know. It's just fun. It brings the comedy part into it. I don't know. I think that's how baseball clubhouses are, especially in the minor leagues. You got your veterans that are in there, have already been to the big leagues and down, and they're trying to mentor young kids, and then young kids are really wanting to get up to the big league level. So I don't know. In my mind, it worked out just like that.
What's the weirdest nickname someone's ever called you?
Man, I don't know.
TV appropriate, of course.
Yeah, right. I don't know. Everybody's always called me Buck, but there's Dennis Drinkwater. He's actually the owner of Giant Glass in Boston. He sits behind home plate every game. He calls me Buck Mandu, and I don't know where that came from. I'm obviously Buck, but yeah, that's the weirdest one I can come from.
Then, as a pitcher, what's your favorite pitch to throw?
Over the last couple of years, it's been, you know, the sinking fastball, 2-seam fastball. It's whenever you can master it, and I was able to do that for a string of 8 to 10 starts last year, and I can make it move how I wanted it to. You know, it's hard for a hitter to pull trigger on a ball that's a foot outside and moving at 94, 95 miles an hour, and then it comes right onto the plate. So that's whenever it's working, that's the funnest pitch to throw.
Well, keep throwing those pitches this year, and I'm sure you guys will turn it around. Clay,
absolutely.
Thanks for chatting with us tonight, and good luck this week. Good luck the rest of the year as well.
I appreciate it.
Enjoy the All-Star break too.
Absolutely. No, we will.
Stay with us. More Sports Extra right after this.